Lesson 6-3. Prove triangle similar by angle. By the end of today's lesson, we will be able to successfully use the AA similarity postulate. The angle or AA similarity postulate states that if two angles of one triangle are congruent to two angles of another triangle, then the two triangles are similar. So if we look at the picture to the right here, angle K is congruent to angle Y, and angle J is congruent to angle X. So this makes these two triangles similar. Example 1. Determine whether the triangles are similar. If they are, write a similarity statement. Explain your reasoning. Part A. I'm going to first take a look at the triangle to the left here and find out what angle A is. So I'm going to take 180 degrees, subtract 90 degrees, subtract 68 degrees. And this will give me 22 degrees. So angle A is 22 degrees. And then since we have angle E being 90 degrees and angle D being 22 degrees, we therefore, if we take the triangle to the right and compare it to the triangle to the left, you therefore have two pairs of angles that are congruent to each other. So these two triangles are congruent by the AA postulate. Part B. So we're going to do the same thing. I have to find out what angle Q is. So I'm going to take 180 degrees, subtract 71, subtract 78. And that will give me 31 degrees. And for the other one, I'm going to find out what angle H is. So it's 180 degrees minus 31 minus 78. And that will give me 71 degrees. So I'm just going to look at two pairs of angles. Angle P is congruent to angle H, and then angle Q, which is 31 degrees, is congruent to angle G. So we can say yes again. These two triangles are congruent by the AA postulate. And let's try the other one. Angle Q here is 180 degrees minus 53 minus 27. Well, that's 100 degrees. And then angle F, 110 minus, that's 40 degrees. And it seems like all three angles, let's see, are not congruent. So we would write not similar. Example 2. Show that the two triangles are similar. Part A. We look at triangle RTV and triangle RQS. We notice that angle R is congruent to angle R by the reflexive property of congruence. And then we notice that in angle RTV is congruent to angle RQS. So triangle RTV is similar to triangle RQS by AA postulate. And for the next one, you have angle L congruent to, or angle N, and then you have angle LNM congruent to angle NPO by corresponding angles postulate. So we can say triangle LMN is similar to triangle NOP by the AA postulate. And for part C, we can still say angle C is congruent to angle F by the right angles congruence theorem. And angle CDB is congruent to angle FDE by the vertical angles congruence theorem. And then we state triangle CDB is similar to triangle FDE by AA postulate. Example 3. Let's see how we can use similarity in a word problem. A lifeguard is standing beside the lifeguard chair on a beach. The lifeguard is 6 feet 4 inches tall and casts a shadow that is 48 inches long. The chair casts a shadow that is 6 feet long. How tall is the chair? Step 1. The lifeguard and the chair form sides of two right triangles, as illustrated in the picture to the left here, with the ground as shown. The sun's rays hit the lifeguard and the chair at the same angle. We're talking about this angle here. And you have two pairs of congruent angles. So the triangles are similar by the AA similarity postulate. Step 2. You can use a proportion to find the height x. First write 6 feet 4 inches as 76 inches. So you can form two ratios of feet to inches. So if the lifeguard's height is 76 inches, I can set a ratio to 48 inches, which is the shadow. And then for the chair, this height here, which I'm looking for, I can set it as x feet to 6 feet. I did not convert this, as there's no need to do that. As long as it can cancel out, we're okay. So let's solve this. So this will be 8x equals 76. X equals 9.5 feet.